Grand and glorious rising to you today. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy second day of Rosh Hashanah. As we lift our hearts and minds in memory of our beloved Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the notorious RGB, we are here today on this grand Saturday, glorious Saturday, this New Year. I believe it's the Jewish New Year, is that right? So come on into the global living room. We've got some work to do today. We have some work to do today. Come on in, sign up. Sign in. We're going to power up. Good morning, Shalom, Charlotte Hall. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. I want to say a deep bow to all of my spiritual warriors. I have not forgotten you. I know that we've got some work coming up to do, and we're going to do it. I'm managing my time between Fix My Life and Spiritual Warriors and life and my birthday and everything. So come on in to the global living room. Come on in. Welcome, Jersey. Welcome, Texas. Grand, glorious, great rising to you, Winnipeg, Canada. Good morning. I don't know why somebody is calling me on a Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. They know that I'm in the global living room. Why are you calling me? Go away. Come on, Jersey. Come on in, Utah. Who we got? B. Moore's in the house. California's in the house. Good morning, Reverend Rosetta. Good morning, Shante. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Raleigh, North Carolina. Fort Worth, Texas, Michigan is in the house. It's so good to be with you. Did you miss me this week? I've had a really an incredible week, okay? And things are heating up in the world, and so we're going to do our work, and we're going to get ready. Hey, Harlem, how you doing? Crowley, Texas. Who else is here? Trinidad and Tobago is here. Peru is here. South Africa. Where in South Africa? Where are you? Joburg? Where? I don't know. That's all that came to my mind in this moment. Virginia's in the house. Come on in. Come on in. Should we pull a card this morning? Should we check ourselves this morning before we suit up? Las Vegas is in the house. Fredericksburg, Virginia. Boston, Delaware is in the house this morning. Seattle. Come on, we're going to pull a card. Let's see what we get this morning, okay? Up in the air. And what lands? Okay. It says insist. That's the card we got this morning. Insist. I'll read it as you load in, and then we are going to suit up, okay? Insist. When you must, insist. Insist that you be given the right to speak. Ooh, I like that. Insist on the truth. Insist that people be civil and respectful. Insist on a fair deal. Insist people look at you when they talk to you. That is huge with these darn phones and devices. Insist on nothing less than the best from yourself. Insist when polite isn't quite enough and demanding seems over the top. Simply, firmly insist. Insist. That's our check yourself card this morning. Good morning, Brooklyn, Albany, New York. Good morning, Atlanta, Chicago. Okay, come on in. Ready? Come on in. Oh, Patty. Patty's is in the house. Yes. Okay, did you have your croissant yet? Tennessee is in the house. Come on. So, listen. This is how we're suiting up this morning. Okay, come on, my spiritual warrior cohorts are in the house. Jamaica, Memphis is in the house. Compassion Tribe number 8 is in the house. Come on, my spiritual warriors are here. Okay, ready? Take a breath. And here's what we're suiting up with today. I've got the power to blank. Come on. I've got the power to what? I want you to dig down and pull it up. I've got the power to what? What do you have the power to? I've got the power to change my mind. I've got the power to create my life. I've got the power to step forward. Come on, I've got the power. Suit up this morning. Come on, Pittsburgh, California, New Jersey, NOLA, suit up. I've got the power to what? I've got the power to. Don't just type. I want you to think. I want you to pull. I want you to feel. I've got the power to love. Come on. I've got the power to insist on the best from myself. I've got the power to say yes, to say no. I've got the power to recreate my life. I've got the power to, come on, take it in, take it all the way down into your belly and pull it up. I've got the power to what? I've got the power. Come on, suit up this morning. We're not just here hanging out. This is the second day of Rosh Hashanah. This is the day that we are celebrating the empowering life, the courageous life of the notorious RBG. Come on. I've got the power to forgive. Yes, you do. I've got the power to control my emotions. I've got the power to stand in my mamahood. Come on, somebody. I've got the power to what? I've got the power. Come on, dig down, pull it up. You are creating an energy wave in the universe. So I want you to stand in that. I've got the power to be authentic. Yes, I've got the power and the energy to go back to school at 55. I love it. I've got the power over what? I've got the power over my eating. I've got the power over my complaining. I've got the power. I've got the power to stop complaining. I've got the power to stop being broke. I've got the power to create abundance and prosperity in my life. Come on, I've got the power to stay focused on what I need to do. Somebody talk to me this morning on this glorious and grand morning. I've got the power to what? Dig down. Come on, dig down. What do you want? What are you desiring? What are you waiting on? What have you been waiting for? Something to change or something to happen or somebody to do something? I've got the power to what? Come on, let's go. I've got the power to make things happen. Yes, come on, dig down. I want you to get down in there. Feel. Think about the things that are on your vision board. Think about the things that you have been telling yourself you can't do because the kids aren't gone or you don't have money or the job won't let you, you don't have time. I've got the power to let go and let God. Yes. I've got the power. I've got the power to use my words to create. It don't matter if you don't feel powerful today. That's the problem. You've got the power to change how you feel. Come on. I've got the power to change how I feel. I've got the power to take control of my life. I've got the power to focus my mind. I've got the power to control how I think. I've got the power. Come on, I've got the power. Let's get into power today. We want to rebirth and reborn and reboot our power. You need a power surge. All you ladies that are waiting for my lady soap, I ordered some bottles this week. Yes, I found bottles and I ordered them and they'll be here. So I'll be getting that flash soap out to you real soon. Yeah, I can't believe I found bottles. And I ordered a whole case of them, 667, okay? I don't know what I'm going to do with 667 bottles. I'll use them for Masterpiece. Did you all go to HSN? I told you all, I can't remember when I said it, but HSN is having a special on Masterpiece body wash. The 8-ounce size, they're having a 2-for-1 special. So go on over there. You've got the power to Masterpiece. Come on, yes you do. I've got the power to trust again. I've got the power to wipe the slate clean. I've got the power to let you go and put you out my life. Come on, everybody. Suit up this morning. We're going to have a power surge and a power reboot. We're going to rebirth our power today. We're going to look at some stuff that's going to help us get our power back in alignment. I've got the power. Yes, I've got the power. My friend Talani sang that song for me, Talani Kennard. I've got the power. You've got the power to achieve anything that begins in your mind. Faith is the key. Prayer unlocks the door. This is your time. You've got the power. Come on. I've got power over my finances. I've got power to recreate my financial life. How about that? You do have the power. And I want you to affirm it. I want you to put it out over these electromagnetic airwaves. I want you to call it up. I'm inviting you to call it up from within yourself. You have the power. You have it. Now I want you to claim it. I want to sit in it. I want you to drink it. I want you to smell it. I want you to just be in it today. I've got the power. Come on. I've got the power. Yes. To be me without anyone's permission. You got it. You're working on it. Come on. Get down in there. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I've got the power. Oh, look. Jacinda, you better stay on this thing, Jacinda. Because I got something for you today. I'm not even going to read your message out loud. Because when I do the lesson today, you're just going to throw yourself on the floor and hoot. Yes. I've got the power to stop accepting less. I've got the power to live better. I've got the power to trust and love again. I've got the power to know what's best for me. Can you just go there for a minute? You have the power to know what is best for you. You have the power to make powerful choices and decisions. You have the power to take authority in your life. You have the power. Now call it up. Speak it for yourself. Don't let me speak it into you. I want you to speak it for yourself. You've got the power. Yes, the body wash is on sale at HSN. Go to HSN and type in Masterpiece, Peace. They've got 2 for 1. 2 8-ounce. I'm not selling you 2 for 1, okay? But HSN can do that because they've already paid me. Okay? I've got the power to love me. Yes. Come on, dig down. We waste our power with worry and fear. We waste our power concerning ourselves with what everybody else says. I want you to think of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the notorious RBG. And what she did as a woman in a time when women couldn't vote and women, there was a glass ceiling and women were diminished. I want you to think about what she did because she had the power and she got down in there and she wasn't even 5 feet tall. She was 4 feet 11 inches tall. Come on, somebody. Stand on the back of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the notorious RBG. Yes, you got the power. You want to move to another city, you got the power. You want to start your business, you got the power. You want to divorce your partner and start life anew, you got the power. You got the power to start again. You have the power to start over. Remember the starting over house? You've got the power to go back and get your doctorate. Yes, you do. You've got the power. You've got the power to be like RBG, okay? You got the power to be notorious, all right? Come on in. We are suiting up this morning. How does that feel? Just get in there. I have the power to break generational curses. We're going to do that before the end of the year, okay? Because there's some big stuff happening around the end of the year, around December. And so we're going to go in and over the course of 4 weeks, and we're going to realign our ancestral energy. All right, we're going to do that. I'll tell you more about that soon, particularly my spiritual warriors. Spiritual warriors, did you order your light codes? Okay. That if you're not a spiritual warrior, you don't know anything about that. I've got the power. What did our card say? Insist. I've got the power to insist that my life change. I've got the power to insist that wealth and abundance come to me. I've got the power to insist that people respect my wishes. I've got the power to insist that people hear my voice. You've got the power. You got to insist. Not go over the top, not fight, not demand, not cuss folk out, acting like a park ape. Yes, you got the power to speak to the mountains, not about the mountain. And that's why sometimes we have a lot of problems in our life, because instead of speaking to the problem and say, get ye out of here, we talk about the problem. Oh, this is happening. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, my husband cheats. Oh, my wife don't cook. Oh, we talk about the problem. Speak to it. You've got the power. Insist that things change, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Grand and glorious rising. Wait a minute. Okay, let me get my bowl, because we got to start. And I didn't have my bowl this morning. My bowl wasn't here. Ready? Come on in. I give you 30 more seconds. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Dig down. Dig down. I've got the power of my vote. Yes, I've got the power of my vote. I got the power of Shirley Chisholm and Diane Nash and Fannie Lou Hamer and Rosa Parks and Dr. Betty Shabazz and Dr. Dorothy Height. I've got the power of these women in my environment. Yes, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I've got the power, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. I've got the power to create a new legacy for my children. I've got the power. Come on, dig that. Ooh, I don't know how y'all are just being so lackadaisical. The power. I'm having a power surge. And so we begin. Yeah. Come on, settle into your power. You have allowed those words to filter through your mind, to fill your being. Now let's just sit in it. Long, deep inhale. Good. And slow, complete exhale. Long, deep inhale. Slow, complete exhale. And hold this thought form in your mind. I've got the power. And let it out. Relax the shoulders. Relax your belly. Relax your jaw. I've got the power. All the way down to your feet. I've got power in my feet. Take a breath. I've got power in my legs. Take a breath. I've got the power to be flexible in my knees. Come on, knees represent flexibility. If they're stiff, if they're arthritic, if they're swollen, that means you're not being flexible. Come on, I've got the power to be flexible in my knees. Focus on your knees and take a breath. I've got the power in my thighs, because your thighs connect your upper body to your lower body, allowing you to be flexible, moving through your legs so that you can stand solidly and move forward. I've got the power. Come on, inhale. Just think the thought. I've got the power right across my pelvic area, male, female, doesn't matter, because that is our energy of creativity. Creation begins in the pelvis. I've got the power. Focus on there, not on your private parts, just across the pelvis, hip to hip. Come on up the belly. Think about the belly. Think about the belly. From your navel all the way around in a beautiful circle, I've got the power. That is your power center, people. I've got the power in your power center. Yeah. Now think and allow your mind to go all the way across your belly to the back, to the base of your spine. I've got the power. Stay with me, stay with me. And I want you to just move slowly up your back. Let your mind, your thoughts move slowly up your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. And what would happen if, as you think about each vertebrae in your back, you say, I've got the power. I've got the power in that vertebrae. I've got the power in that vertebrae. Right up your back. Come on, I've got the power in that vertebrae. In the 5th vertebrae. In the 6th vertebrae. I've got the power in the 7th vertebrae. I've got the power in the 8th vertebrae. Come on, moving right up your back to the base of your skull. Get right to the base of your skull, where your backbone meets the base of your skull, and into that place, I want you to think this thought. I've got the power. Inhale. Come on up across your shoulders. I've got the power. Allow your thoughts to just move down your arms into your hands. I've got the power. Focus all of your attention in the palm of your hands. Just focus your attention there. Just think about it. If your eyes are open, look at your palm of your hands. If your eyes are not open, just think. Feel the vibration, feel the pulsing, feel the energy. Breathe in and speak, I've got the power in the palm of my hands. Yes, I've got the power in the palm of my hands. One more time. I've got the power in the palm of my hand. And I want you to wash your face with your power. Yeah, wash your face with your power. It's energy, people. It's affirmation, people. I've got the power. One more time. Think right into the palm of your hands. If you want to look into the palm of your hands, because there's energy in the palm of your hands. It's called a chakra. It's an energy center in there. Yeah? Think into the palm of your hand. Speak into the palm of your hand. I've got the power. And breathe. One more time. I've got the power in the palm of my hands. Breathe. One more time. I've got the power in the palm of my hands. Breathe. Now take those hands, place one on your heart, and place the other hand over that hand. And breathe. Here we go. Affirm this with me. I've got the power in my heart. Yes. Come on, breathe. I've got the power in my heart. Breathe. One more time. I've got the power in my heart. One more time. Bring your palms up wherever they are. Thinking into the palm of your hands. Feeling that energy. Let's focus there for a moment. Just think or feel right into the palm of your hands. Think about it, feel it. If you want to look at them and repeat this, I've got the power in the palm of my hands. Breathe in. Good. I've got power in the palm of my hands. Breathe in. Let me speak up. I've got power in the palm of my hands. Breathe in. Now take your left hand and place it gently on your throat. Take your right hand and place it gently over your left hand. Gently, gently. Now repeat with me. I've got power in my speaking. Yes, come on, breathe. Let's change it up. There is power in my speaking. Breathe in. One more. There is power in my spoken word. Breathe in. Good. Now just relax. Relax and check your body. Just let your mind float through your body and see how it feels to sit in your power. Just sit in it. Sometimes we don't use our power because we're not comfortable in it. We think our power is going to be disruptive to other people, so we act powerless. You've got power. Sit in it. There's power in your spoken words. There's power in your word. There's power in your heart. There's power in your belly, in your center. You've got the power. Sit in it. Sit in it. And what would happen if you find a place in your body? It can be your neck, your shoulder, it could be a toe, a finger, it can be your navel, your ear. Just find a place in your body and let's implant power right there. Okay? Impact power right there. I'm going to use my belly button. Okay? You can use your shoulder, your finger, your armpit. I don't care where it is. Find a place in your body. Focus your attention there and say, I anoint this as my power center. Come on, somebody. Wherever it is, I anoint this place as my power center. I'm using my belly. What are you using? I anoint this as my power center. And focus your attention right there. I don't care if it's your big toe. It's your power center. Power center. I anoint this place as my power center. And focus all of your attention, all of your energy, all of your thought right on that place. If it's a knee, it's a knee. If it's your butt, I don't care. A breast, a chest, a rib, a vertebrae. I anoint this as my power center. Yeah, your heart. I anoint this as my power center. Come on, focus there. Stay focused. Relax into it. Relax into it. Don't tense up, tighten up. I anoint this as my power center. I anoint this place as my power center. I anoint this place as my power center. Relax. Relax into it. Don't tense up and tighten up around it. You're just anointing. You're just calling it into being. I anoint this as my power center. Now give it a color. I don't care what color it is. Mine is yellow. I anoint this as my power center. My power color is yellow. What's yours? I anoint this as my power center. My power color is, okay, come on, do it. I anoint this as my power center. My power color is, now sit in that. And breathe in and out. Stay focused on your power center wherever it is. See, feel, imagine, intended to be so that that place in your body is whatever color you give it. Now here's what you do. When you are feeling crazy, upset, angry, weak, confused, stop, take a breath, go into your power center and call forth the color. Hello. Okay? And if you want to, what you can do is go to the Michaels or the AC Moore, or they close AC Moore. Go somewhere, go and get you a little piece of cloth. All right? A handkerchief. What they call that thing? The bandana in that color. And walk with it. And when you're feeling crazy and stuff, just take out your little thing. My power color is whatever. Can you hear me? My power color is black. Yes, go get you a black bandana. Or black, they have them in the Michaels. Keep it in your purse. Keep it in your pocket. Keep it in your, wipe your face with it sometime. Go to that spot in your body and say, I'm in my power center. Calling up my power. Calling up my power. Take your power cloth and wipe your face or whatever. Come on. It's just energy. You're conditioning your mind. When you pass the McDonald's, you gotta eat. When you see the Chick-fil-A, you pull over. Why? Simply because of the image. And you know what it represents. You've got the power to create your own powerful representations. That's all this is. You pass things all the time and they stir up feelings in you. They stir up feelings in you, okay? And then you do and respond in certain ways so create your own and your own images. Use your power. So if your power center is in your toe and somebody's sit down, take a breath. This is my power center. I'm pulling up my power. Take your cloth. I wish I had a bandana, because I got them all over the place, okay? I got a blue bandana, I got a yellow one, I got a red one, different power for different things, okay? Do that. Listen, we're living in a time where we have to take dominion, power, and authority over our minds and our lives. That's all I'm telling you. Because the world is going a little bonkers right now. Okay? So you need to have your little juju. You need to have your medicine. See, I'm a medicine woman. I'm a Lakota pipe carrier. So I know about a medicine bag and medicine things. I'm just giving you. You've got the power to create. Power to create what's going to support you. You've got the power. And that's all we did. Take a breath with me. Don't forget, go to Michael's or Joann's or what's the other place? I don't know the other. Sometimes you can go to the little beauty supply stores and they have bandanas. Yeah. They have the white bandana with the black things on it. Let me tell you, those. Hold on 1 second. I know y'all think I'm crazy. I know y'all think I'm crazy. See my red bandana? Ooh. And sometimes I just, Okay. But you see the little symbols on here? I want y'all to Google. I want y'all to Google the teardrops. I want you all to see the little markings inside the symbol. That's the I Ching. Okay? They sell these things for 99 cents. The leaves, the fish, the flowers. All of these are symbols, people. They're symbols. And they have meaning in the universe. Okay? You can wear it too. Yeah, you can wear. That's right. You can wear it as a face mask. I thought they said they were no good though. But I don't know. Okay? The paisley. Go look up the history of the paisley. All right? Go look it up. And if you notice, everyone is different. Everyone is different. Sacred geometry. All right? That might be too deep for many of y'all, but I tell you what, I got the power. And I anointed this for one thing. I got a yellow one. I got a blue one. All right? Good. Come on. Let's send some energy out into the world. Pull your power up. Go to your power place in your body. Go there. See your color in your mind. If you can't see it, feel it. If you can't feel it, just imagine it or intend it to be so. I'm in my power place. My power color is whatever it is. And I'm sending power out to the children. Yeah, I just want to keep blessing the children. I'm sending power and light and love out to the children all across this planet. I don't want y'all to forget that there are still babies locked up in the border city. I can't remember what part of Texas it is. Let's send some light there. We forgot because they're not reporting it on the news, but they're there. Them babies are down there with their mamas and their daddies. Yes, they're down there. And let's send power to the babies who are studying and doing work on school, online. I don't know why I'm weeping this morning. That's okay. I think my heart is just so full. Yeah. Let's send light and love to the babies. All over the planet, and particularly here in this country. Let's not forget about the babies in the border country, the babies who didn't get to go to kindergarten on their first day of school this year. Come on, send them light and love. Bless them because they don't understand. Bless them because we don't know how to explain. Bless them because we don't know what's happening. All of those that went to college for the first time and can't even go to a class, bless them. Bless the children. Pull the power up from your power center so you're not depleting yourself. And send whatever your power color is to all the children you know, all the children you see. Just send the power out to them. Yeah. Yeah. Just bless the children. Yeah. Good. Bless them. Place your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your left hand. We're sending light and energy out to the children, wherever they are, all children, regardless of their age, their race, their economic condition. Oh my God, children are hungry. I send you power and light. May you know you are loved. May the babies know they are loved. May you be surrounded and protected by divine light. May you know joy and laughter. May you know peace. To all the babies, may you know you are loved. May you be surrounded and protected by divine light. May you know joy and laughter. May you know peace. Send that out to my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and all the babies all over. Yeah. Okay, you ready for a good lesson today? You might want to get a pencil and a piece of paper. Okay, you might want to get a pencil and a piece of paper. I'm reading from the Sacred Yesterday, Letters from the Infinite, Volume 1, by Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. We've been here before. We've covered this before. You know, I always forget that when I show you the book is backwards. It's backwards. So I forget that. Yeah. Pray for single parents. Oh, yes. But you're not alone. You've got God, and God is all that is. Go to your power center. Pull up that power so that you can raise some babies, okay? All the parents who are unpartnered. I don't want to say single parents because then that cuts God out of the equation. Our children are not our children. They are the sons and the daughters of life, owning for themselves. They come to us. They are not from us. Although they are with us, they belong not to us. Okay? So we're reading from the Sacred Yes, Letters from the Infinite. Isn't backwards today? Okay. Well, it's never backwards on YouTube, but it's always backwards on Facebook. I don't understand. And I'm reading from the section called Ready to be Reborn. Ready to be reborn. Are you ready? Ready to be reborn. All right? Listen. When one is looking to be spiritually born again, one turns to me. That's the Creator. One comes to me to be made whole, to be renewed, uplifted, and sustained. All right? When one is merely looking for a second chance at life, one is constantly on the lookout for some person, place, or thing in the external world that is going to grant the opportunity or create the circumstance for that second chance. Let me just stop right there. Because to be spiritually reborn, you got to go to the Creator. For a second chance in life, you got to create it for yourself. Come on, somebody. This is true, even when those seeking a second chance are busy praying to me. They fail to see that their prayers are filled with edicts, demands, expectations, even ultimatums of what I am supposed to be doing for them. They outline, write their scripts, draw their pictures, and go about the business of telling me what's best for them. And they get quite exasperated with me for not cooperating fast enough. This is the human ego running wild. Okay? Did you get that? Did you get that? If you want to be spiritually reborn, you go to God, but if you just want a second chance, you create it yourself and then tell God how to make it happen for you? That's what it said. Oh, it's more. When there is a rebirth of the spirit, one breaks through the illusion that one's life is an independent entity in the universe. When one is born again of the spirit, the sense of alienation that can sometimes exist at nearly every level and plane of life is exposed for the false illusion that it is. You ain't separate from God, baby. You're not. When one is being born again of spirit, there is no real fear or concern about the outcome. I need to underline that. Let me read it again. When one is being born, that means rebirth. Spiritual rebirth is a process. It's not going to happen because you say, help me, rebirth me. It's a process. When one is being reborn again of the spirit, there is no real fear or concern about the outcome, though there may be hesitations and reservations about the process. So that means it's okay for you to have hesitations or reservations about the process of saying, I want to be reborn spiritually. I want to be recreated. I want to recreate my life. Okay? This is the Creator, make all things new. Ooh. In this newness, there is magnificence and grandeur. But do not misunderstand when I say I make all things new. The you that is birthed spiritually is the you that always existed. Okay? Listen. The you that is reborn spiritually is the you that always existed. I'm telling you, you got the power right now. What I make new are the circumstances and conditions which allow you to experience more of the truth of your being. When you are being born again, it is necessary for you to accept the new. Oh, there's more. There's more. Y'all getting this? Are you getting this? Too many of you want to be enlightened and want to stay the same way at the same time. Listen, too many of you want to be enlightened and you want to stay the same way at the same time. You pray for transformation, but cling to your existing forms. You pray for transcendence, and yet you refuse to get your feet out of the quicksand of your perceptions of yourself as a victim. Oh, ooh, that stings. Let me do that again. That's like a bee sting. You pray for transcendence. That means to overcome. And yet, you refuse to get your feet out of the quicksand of your perceptions of yourself as a victim. You say you want to be free, yet you are busy trying to make peace with your old shackles, chains, limitations, and boxes. When you are ready to be born again in the spirit, there is a great mounting sense of urgency within. Sometimes it feels like you are coming out of your own skin. The power surging within you is so potent that it frightens many of you. When you are ready to be born again, you know that you are signing up for a journey that from a human standpoint is unpredictable. Can you hear me? Your process of change and rebirth is unpredictable and you can't control it. You are ready to accept the truth that let me do that again. You are ready to accept the truth that just because you are not in control does not mean that things are out of control. Listen, just because you are not in control does not mean things are out of control when you're being spiritually reborn. When you are ready to be born again, your relationship with me is primary, first and foremost, front and center, top of the list, the most pressing thing on your agenda, the mountain that must be scaled. Do you need me to read that again? When you are ready to be born again in spirit, spiritual consciousness, spiritual power, spiritual energy, spiritual awareness. When you are ready to be born again, your relationship with me is primary, first and foremost, front and center, top of the list, the pressing thing on your agenda, the mountain that must be scaled. And you know that once the process is in motion, you can't turn back. You must go forward, and you must do. When you are being born again of the Spirit, your true powers are unleashed. Okay? Did you hear what I said? Y'all scared to rub your face with a bandana. When you are being born again of Spirit, not of degree, not of money, not of power, not a position, not a career. When you are being born again of Spirit, your true powers are being unleashed. You are being freed from the false notion that you are not enough. I was looking here and I saw people putting in here, I feel so bad, I feel so broken, I can't. I'm giving you the thing right here to do. And you're staying in the box. No. When you're being born again of Spirit, you have to be willing to let go the rut story. let the rut story go. Okay? You are being freed from the false notion that other people, places, and things are more valuable than you are. You are being freed from the notion that you have to play small or that you have to settle for whatever it is that comes your way in life without reaching for the stars and the moon. Oh, that's what it says in the book. That word is right here. Oh, to be born again is a joy, an adventure, an odyssey of the most mystical nature. It is exciting. It is great wonder. The pull of its energy, coupled with the fact that you can't do anything else anyway, makes your rebirth inevitable. Ah. Letters from the Infinite, The Sacred Yes, by Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. You can get this book directly from her for $25. If you go to Amazon, it's going to cost you $37. Okay? New Light Ministries. New, N-E-W, Light, L-I-G-H-T, Ministries. New Light Ministries. Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. The Sacred Yes, $25. This is my original one that she gave me. Look at that. Do you see the date? April 03. April 03. 17 years ago. I'm just saying. 17 years ago. New Light Ministries. Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. And she's also doing some YouTube things online. She and I are going to do something together. I just got busy and I haven't gotten back to her. All right? So, I want to talk to you this morning about this whole spiritual rebirth thing and stepping into your power. And the way I want to explain it to you this morning is the 7 segments of self-love. Because if you want to be born again, spiritually, intellectually, financially, if you want to be born again, you've got to learn to love yourself. And there's some elements to it. And I'm giving you those elements so that you can start working with them and understand where you're off. Because once you recognize where you're off, you know what to take to the Creator and ask to be reborn. The 7 segments of self-love are self-respect, self-growth, self-kindness, self-awareness, self-care, self-exploration, and self-esteem. Okay? Rebirthing through self-love. Why? Because yourself is the God in you. S, capital S. Self-awareness, my beloveds. Self-awareness, my beloveds, is the ability to recognize who you are and how you are being in your life and in the world. And how you allow the world to reinforce you. Self-awareness. Self-awareness. Some of us are so unaware. We have no self-awareness. We think everything is happening to us. And we think we have to make everything happen. Self-awareness, the ability to recognize who you are, how you be in the world, and how you influence the world, and how you allow the world to influence you. Self-awareness is your ability to hold yourself accountable for your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviors. Not your past, not your mama, not your ex, not your baby daddy, not your baby mama, not the white people, not the black people. Self-awareness says I'm holding myself accountable for everything I think. I'm going to give you the list. We're in self-awareness. I'm responsible for everything I think, everything I say, everything I do. I'm creating moment by moment. I take my thoughts, I fuel them with feelings, and that's how I create self-awareness. How are you creating your life? Are you holding yourself accountable for how you be in the world? How you be in the world? Are you being powerful? Or are you being victimized? Are you being conscious? Or are you just being complacent? How are you being? Self-awareness. Write that down. Because if you want to be reborn, and if you're willing to surrender yourself to the Creator, the God of your understanding, be it Jesus, Buddha, Allah, don't matter to me who it is. When you surrender and you ask, I want to be reborn, you're going to become aware. Okay? So I'm just trying to give you a leg up. Don't go to God and ask to be reborn thinking because your daddy left you, you were born by the river in a little tent. No. You're going to get aware. That is the first segment of self-love. And in order to be self-aware, you got to be willing to do some self-exploration. That's the second segment. Explore yourself. Explore your thoughts. Explore your likes, your dislikes. I asked somebody the other day, what is your favorite color? They couldn't even tell me. I kind of like black, and black ain't a color. It's not. There's 7 colors. Look them up. Black is not one of them. You can use black, but it's not a color. Okay? Have the courage to learn about yourself in order to improve yourself. Self-awareness is one, self-exploration. Why don't you like okra? I'm just saying, I'm just using okra. Why do you do the things you do? Why don't you do the things that you don't do? What are you telling yourself about your power and your ability? All right? Your ability. So let me just say this. This is not a judgment or criticism. I just want to bring this to your awareness. And I know people are constantly coming on. But I have held this book up, I don't know how many times. I've said it, I don't know how many times. And this recording will be available. And there are still people putting in the thread, what's the name of the book? That's not taking responsibility for yourself. That's not taking responsibility for yourself. That you want somebody to tell you what you missed. No. Go back and watch the tape. I'm just saying, if you want to be reborn, take responsibility for yourself. Not a judgment, not a criticism, not a correction, a possibility. Don't ask nobody to put in the thread. This tape will be available till the cows come home. Go back and look at it for yourself. Self-awareness, self-exploration. I'm giving you the 7 segments of self-love so that you can begin to prepare yourself to ask to be spiritually reborn. All right? The next one, self-care. Hello? What it is that you do to take time out of your life for you. Self-care. Self-care. You've got to take care of yourself. And that doesn't mean just going to get your nails done and your feet done. Sometimes it's how are you feeding your mind? How are you nurturing your heart? How are you caring for your body? You know, everybody knows, or everybody in my village knows that I am a Joe Malone fanatic. Joe Malone is a British a company, and they make body oils and creams and stuff, and it's expensive as all get out. So every birthday, every Christmas, I say to people, what they say, what you want? I say, Joe Malone. Why? Because I love putting different, I put it all over. I put it on my neck. I put it on my feet. I put it everywhere. I can, ooh, that's one smell. Ooh, that's another smell. Ooh, that's another smell. That's how I take care of myself. I can take an hour putting all the 55 different Joe Malone products on my body. So I have so much, you know, and because people, sometimes my god kids, they get together, 3 or 4 of them, and they'll buy me one, or okay. How are you taking care of yourself? Yesterday, I went to the supermarket, and they had Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream bars on sale, and I bought them. Now, I know I can't eat them every day, but in those times when I'm just feeling ugly, I go and get me an ice cream bar. That's self-care. And I live alone, so I can manage the gas. I live alone. Ain't nobody in here. I can poot and toot all I want to. But I'm not going to deny myself the pleasure of an ice cream bar because it gives me gas. Okay? But I just don't do it all the time. Self-awareness, self-exploration, self-care. Okay? Self-esteem. I talked about this in a spiritual spa. How you see yourself and hold yourself within yourself. How do you see yourself and hold yourself within yourself, regardless of what anybody else is saying? Self-esteem does not come from what you accomplish. It's about how you see yourself and hold yourself with, I'm depressed, I'm tired, I'm a single mom, I'm all alone, nobody loves me, I'm booty. But that's what's going to happen. And if you want to be reborn, you got to start holding yourself as a divine expression of the Most High. You got to start holding yourself within yourself as a powerful individual with the capacity to create whatever it is you desire that's good for you in the world. Self-esteem, how you see yourself and hold yourself within yourself, regardless of what anybody thinks. Self-esteem. Self-awareness, self-exploration, self-care, self-esteem. These are the things that being reborn spiritually are going to anchor and strengthen in you. So I want you to have a good start, okay? Self-kindness. Come on, somebody. Are you your own best friend? Dude, can you take care? Can you be kind to you? We will beat ourselves up for the things that we don't do, haven't done, the conditions of our lives, but it goes back to what the reading says. What the reading said this morning, we really think that we're separate from God and we have to do this on our own, and we treat ourselves horribly. We betray ourselves. We make promises to ourselves that we don't keep. We berate ourselves when we make a mistake. We aren't kind to ourselves, and then we can't figure out why the people in our lives treat us like poop. Self-kindness. Just be nice to yourself. What do you say to yourself when you wake up in the morning? And even when you make a mistake, do you say, okay, that didn't work. Let me try something else. Okay? Self-awareness, self-exploration, self-care, self-esteem, and self-kindness. I'm giving you the 7 segments of self-love that are going to be incorporated into your spiritual rebirth. All right? When you get yourself ready and say, here I am, Lord, take me. And you make your relationship with your Creator your number one top priority, everything you do first in your life. These are the things that you got to look at, okay? That's all I'm telling you. Self-respect. Self-respect. This means that you stand with, in, and for what matters to you. What do you value? What do you value? See, we think self-respect is about what people say to us and how they speak to us. No. Self-respect means what do you value? And how do you stand for what you value? You have to set the standard for how people treat you, how they speak to you, how they approach you. Do you respect yourself enough to stand for your values, you know? See, for me, I have to promote my values. And one of the ways that you practice self-respect is by having clear boundaries. You got to have clear boundaries. You have to let people know what it is that, this isn't a book, beloved. These are the 7 segments of self-love. I'm just telling you the elements of your spiritual rebirth. There's no book for this. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you what I've learned, okay? Somebody said, know your value, get off the clearance table. I love it. Let me hurry up. I only got 6 more minutes. All right? What do you value? And have clear boundaries. There's just some things that you can't tolerate. You just can't. But now you can have boundaries, but you also have to have consequences for when people violate your boundaries. And that's where we go wrong. We set the boundary. Don't talk to me like that. But then you don't say, because if you do, this is what's going to happen. Self-respect, your values, your boundaries, hold your line. Last one, self-growth. How have you grown over the past, 9 months? You know, it takes 9 months for a baby to be gone, okay? It takes 9 months for a baby to be born. So every 9 months, you need to be in a different stage of your development. You need to be in a different stage. You can't be doing the same thing, you know? You say, I changed my hair. I changed my makeup. I changed my location. I'm just saying me. You do it the way you do it. But I'm growing, I'm shifting, I'm changing. There's things that I no longer can do anymore. There's things that I'm going to do from now on, all right? Self-growth, how are you growing? Are you just complaining about where you are, but not doing anything about it? Come on. Because when you surrender and when you make your spiritual rebirth and developing your inner power, because that's what happens. When you go through a spiritual rebirth, you step into your power and you're no longer externally referenced, you're internally referenced. You're aligned with your creator, which is your power. But you got to be willing to grow. Some of us got the same hair, the same nails, the same shoes, the same everything. If you don't do nothing else, change the furniture around in your apartment. Move the chair from there to there. Change the curtains. Take the curtains down. Do something. Self-growth. Takes a baby 9 months to be born. Something new should be reborn in your life every 9 months. Okay? I don't care what it is. That's why if you remember the antiviral message, I changed where I was sitting at the table. Change your position. Change your perspective. Change how you see things. Change how you see yourself. The 7 segments of self-love that are going to be touched upon when you surrender for the power of a spiritual rebirth. Self-awareness, self-exploration, self-care, self-esteem, self-kindness, self-respect, and self-growth. Notice I didn't say value, self-value, and self-worth, because that grows out of these things. Your worth grows out of your esteem, and your value grows out of your worth. All right? The 7 segments of self-love that are going to be empowered when you go through a spiritual rebirth. All right? I hope you got something good today. Remember where your power spot is. Remember your power color. If you get crazy in the week, go to that place in your body. If you got to go to the stall in the restroom, sit down, go to that place, call up your color, and get it on yourself. Or get you a thing. And put some perfume. Put some perfume on your rag. Not your rag, your power cloth. We cannot call our power cloth a rag. Yes, you can be scared to be too powerful, but that's when you're creating the power. When you allow God to anchor the power within you, you can't be too powerful. Is God too powerful? When you go through a spiritual rebirth, you're following the guidance of your creator. And you'll do right thinking, right speaking, right action, right choice. That's the power of a spiritual rebirth. Okay? Don't forget to go to HSN and get you 2 Masterpiece products, 2 Masterpiece body wash. I'm recommending, they got them all. They got all the basic blends. But for the fall, this time that we're in right now, I'm recommending Clearing and Releasing and Wellness. Those are the 2 that I'm recommending. Clearing and Releasing and Wellness. And if they don't have Clearing and Releasing and Wellness, get Purification and Peace and Calm. Get what they got. It's on sale. Get them. You don't have to use them right now. They're just on sale, 2 for 1. And I want you all to get that, okay? All righty, what else? I think I told you all about Baba Kevin Green and the Qigong class. Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, Lukumi Temple, Lukumi Temple at AOL.com. What else do I need you to know? Listen. Fix My Life is coming back up on Halloween. Can you imagine? October 31st, this is my final season. I'm not coming back. I'm not doing it no more. So I really want you all to help me make this a good season. So I'm going to get everybody to help me promote it. All right. Spiritual Warrior Training is starting in October. This is self-study. I'll do the first classes with you, and then you're on the, can you make the purification in a bigger size? It's 8 ounces. What's 2 for 1? Oh, God. Go back and listen to the tape. I'm leaving you today with a reading from Place It on the Tree. You know this book is important to me because it's bound. Place It on the Tree, all right? And it's really talking about the tree of life. That's a whole nother lesson. I swear I'm going to teach a class in metaphysics. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. As soon as I finish with Fix My Life, I'm going to do a class in metaphysics, all right? I won't get the masterpiece. Oh, we got to figure that out. I think we ship to London. Oh, no, you can't take liquid now with the pandemic, okay? So this is about the tree of life. I know you've heard about the tree of life, the Kabbalistic tree of life, and it's a really powerful symbol of life. I'm going to show it to you because I know you've seen it in certain places, all right? And it's really about spiritual law and principle. Oh, Lord, what did I do? I took my thing out. Let me find what I want to share with you all today. And I'm leaving you with this. It was victory. Let me go to victory. I'm leaving you with this because I really am encouraging us to be spiritually reborn. We have to, because what's going on in this world right now is so crazy. It's so crazy. Until, you know, we've got to do something else. Okay, I just lost my thing. 7:52. Let me see if that's it. I'm sorry. I'm going to get off of here in a minute. Hold on. Let me give you your reading. Okay, here you go. Okay? And this is about the path of victory on the tree of life. The path of victory. It says, be confident and move toward your goals boldly. This releases your higher potential and attracts opportunity. When you're moving toward your goals boldly and confidently instead of timidly, it attracts opportunity. Follow your feelings. They can sense what is happening beneath the surface and know what is beyond your rational mind. When one is emotionally unbalanced, your feelings cannot be trusted. So, do the inner work required so that you will be able to discern the truth and can believe what you feel is true. Listen, your feelings are magnetic. You are attracting to you the circumstances and patterns that match the vibration of your feelings. Feelings draw to you the thoughts you think. Low moods of fear and discouragement attract thoughts which make the worst seem real. Choose your feelings consciously and detach from those that are working against you. Cultivate constructive desires. If you lack interest or motivation, do something that is necessary. Something that you have been focusing on. Take control of your attention. Hold it focused on what needs to be done and drop any thoughts that leave you feeling negative or discouraged. Deep bow, beloveds. Have a great, great week. Work on those 7 segments of self-love and get yourself ready for a spiritual rebirth. Okay? Happy Rosh Hashanah to all of our Jewish family out there. And we're going to lift the notorious RGB so that she can be an angel looking down on us. Have a good week. Don't get sidetracked by the craziness in the world. And remember where your power center is. Remember your power color. Go get you a bandana. Go to HSN and get you some masterpiece. Y'all got lots to work on this week, okay? Because I'll see you next Saturday.